Alright, Noonam, this part I bring you a choice. You
Oh
have
god.
two
Wait, are
options.
you recording?
I'm recording.
Ah! Hi.
Hello. I said before I started recording, okay, I'm gonna start recording. You
I was
know.
blanking out. I was just scrolling through Tumblr and blanking out.
Alright, Noonam, your choices are... You can either go for a fan character named Alfuimwila Presime. I can't actually pronounce that character's name, so you can read it and have fun with that. Or a fan game, Shadow the Hedgehog 2, Southern States.
God, these are both great choices. I want to see that name, though. I want to see that fucking name so I can read it. I'm picking the game, but I want to see that name. So can you, like, copy both?
Okay, you want to just see the name, but you want to do the game.
I want to comprehend how to... Because, like... Like, a Sonic character doesn't necessarily deserve so much respect for, you know, to understanding of someone's name. But when, like, I see someone's name... Like,
this is how the name is spelled.
Althumelia Presium. Is there, like... Can you link the article? Is there, like...
Oh, yeah, there's an article, of course.
There's, like, if there's, like, an article, then I want to, like... See if, like, there's, like... If, like, there's any hints.
It's gonna be a confusing part to open with.
Oh, look, it does. It's... Aphumeria Shrienia Purishirion Humusu Liferia. Liferia sounds like it's from somewhere, but I'm completely blanking. Oh boy. Well, no, let's go with Shadow the Hedgehog.
You picked the game, but you wanted to know the name.
I wanted to get a glimpse, a little sniff of the fucking...
I want you to know that this article, I consider to be, like, the second... Not this one, the Alfuemlia. I consider to be the second most disgusting article, obnoxious article on the wiki.
Southern States!
Shadow the Hedgehog 2, Southern States.
Southern...
So, I found this minutes ago.
Okay. The free developer team, Sonic Team, Traveler's Tales, for some reason. Who's pining for Traveler's Tales game?
I thought they were dead, to be real with you.
Isn't that the fucking company that made...
Sonic 3D Blast.
Sonic 3D Blast! I don't give a fuck about Sonic... The company that made Crash Bandicoot games after Naughty Dog was like, fuck off, Crash.
I don't know if that's the case. I didn't play any Crash Bandicoot games.
I think it is. Yeah. They did Crash Wrath of the Cortex, like right after Crash 3.
Oh, I did play that one. Huh.
And Twin Sanity and Bionicle Heroes, of course. They did Lego Star Wars.
Oh yeah, their Lego games are probably the only good mark they've had in recent years.
And that's the only thing they're doing as of this moment, so...
But then, Sonic Team comes along and said, hey, you want to do something other than Lego? And they were like, can we just do a Sonic Lego game? And they were like, no. A free-roaming Shadow game.
Okay, action is an open world action. Should I do the fucking details first?
Yes, I feel you should.
It's Peggy 16. It's Peggy 16. Excuse me.
You don't get away with Hedgehog game. It's dark. It's great.
Was it? But wasn't like original Shadow like Peggy 13 though?
Yeah, it was going to actually be like I don't believe it was going to be 16, but it was going to be the teen rating. But then the ESRB, whoever it was, were like, hey, we're going to introduce the E10 rating. And then Sonic Team basically pushed out and were like, yeah, we'll go for that instead so that kids can still buy it. Which, you know, was a wise business decision because it's a fucking children's series, but you know.
So this mode is single player. It's an action-adventure, open-world platform third-person shooter detective game.
Very much the LA Noire of the Sonic series.
Single player, fucking ratings, platforms... Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, PC via download, Mac via download, Blu-ray player, Switch cartridge, digital download, controller. But I was skimming through all of these to get to the fact that this game is as many like
it's a sequel to Sonic Adventure 5.
Windy City Showdown. I feel like I want to see a Windy City Showdown, Snake, but I don't think in my poor mind.
Well, we're gonna read this, and maybe if this one doesn't take too long, we'll go to what I found first, Shadow the Hedgehog 3, UK
calling, Snake! United Kingdom's calling for Shadow the Hedgehog 3 has to.
What the Shadow the Hedgehog series really needed was alliterative subtitles. Southern Snakes and UK calling.
I feel like the plot of Shadow the Hedgehog 3 is Shadow assassinating the Queen.
That's the like, you know, anti-hero option.
Like, there obviously have been like games that have been developed by like 3 teams, you know, before, I think, maybe. But like this is like such a random like choice of games. Like this guy really likes Lego games. Also, you know, big on Bayonetta, published by Sega. Because like Sonic Team is like usually by themselves doing this, and
they're all alone. They don't have any friends.
Like feel like everyone's like, nah, I'm not gonna. Or Sonic Team's just embarrassed, like, you know, we're making Shadow the Hedgehog 2. Do you wanna? No, actually, never mind. I'm going back to my basement.
Here's what's funny to me about this. So, Sega owns Sonic Team, but they also own Yakuza Team, and they didn't go to Yakuza Team to make an open world game? What the fuck's up with that?
Well, you have to, like, realize, Nate, that this is by some kid, like, this is his fantasy game that he hopes exists.
What kid has fantasies about Traveler's Tales? Actually, wait, no, sorry. Yeah, Lego game, of course. I take that back.
While the game follows similar gameplay features from its predecessor, the branching storylines are scrapped in favor of a more in-depth police/detective mode than previous Sonic Adventure games.
Known for their police/detective mode being very shallow.
Yes. It also follows an identical structure to those games with an open world and differing activities. So it is Yakuza.
Oh,
Sonic
great.
Yakuza. Yet focuses only on Shadow in the Southern United Federation.
So is that like the Southern United States? We'll see, I guess.
I guess. Immediately following the events of the last game, I do not want to know what happened last time, guys.
Well, there was a showdown in the Windy City. I know.
Shadow decides to go his own way, you know, as you do. And
become a homeowner in the Southern United Federation.
In Texas.
That feels like a good place for Shadow to live, being a registered gun owner.
Relocate to the Southern United Federation, basing himself out of Southopolis, you know. Southopolis, an actual place.
Yeah, just south of Austin.
Southopolis, Texas. However, a group of new foes arrives in the Federation, much stronger than a lot of enemy Shadows and his allies have faced in the past. You know, ramping up. You know, ramping up.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's how you do a plot. You get bigger.
That's like fucking classic shonen writing there.
5 death eggs turned up in Texas.
Holy shit! We don't only have 7 Chaos Emeralds, but now we have 100 Chaos Emeralds!
And all of them are possessed by my enemies!
Federation's much stronger than a lot of Shadow, blah, blah, blah. Coupled with major conspiracies being uncovered, you know, in Texas, Shadow is forced to regroup with old friends, acquaintances, and even enemies. Is all what enemies? What enemies? Like what is it?
Like, maybe just teams up with Eggman. It's like, hey Eggman, I'm trying to, like, you know, I've become a homeowner in Texas, I'm trying to mow the lawn, but greater foes than we've ever faced have turned up. There's 100 Chaos Emeralds, can you get down here?
So it's like, who's the enemy? Like, the plot is like so bare bones, so I'm like wondering, I'm looking at Sonic Adventure to see the plot synopsis. It's also the same size of it, so it's like not as in-depth, so I'm like wondering.
This person just likes making up games, but doesn't really like any details.
Like he has it all in his head, but he's like too lazy to write it all down. It's just in his fucking head. It's like, saw Shadows hanging out in Texas, shooting at.
He's worse than an ideas guy. He's a synopsis guy.
You know, I ain't an ideas guy. I am the synopsis guy. God.
Coming up with ideas, too much
Imagine
work.
imagine you're back in like class, you know, back in uni, and like some guy like raises his hand. You know, I'm not, you know, a story guy. I am a synopsis guy. How would that make you feel? Like you're just like standing there, like
I'd be absolutely befuddled, but I'd be like
looking behind you and like, who's that fucker?
Oh, that'd be really good. That would fit in right in a film class. I actually feel like I've met a few people who were just synopsis guys. I did meet a guy in my class who just spoke in synopses of films he wanted to make with no details, if ever present.
Actually, going back to the fucking like details of it, I completely skipped engine. It has the Hedgehog engine for graphics and Havoc physics engine for physics, and I'm pretty sure, you know, engines don't really fucking work like that.
Actually, that one's kind of accurate. I'm sorry to
What?
say. I'm sorry to throw you. You have a physics engine to handle the physics calculations, and you can have different engines to handle graphics and gameplay and all that shit.
What? That's...
I mean, all this guy has basically done is just steal what, you know, the engines they're currently using, so he hasn't gone hog wild there.
Seems just kind of like too much. You could probably make a whole game in one engine, guys.
Just make it in Unity.
Make it in Unity, guys.
Just do it all in Unity.
Setting Southopolis, Texas, parts of Dallas and Houston.
Wait, you skipped the last part of it, which, unfortunately for them,
they will have to deal with rising tensions across the country that could split everything and everyone apart.
So naturally,
you know.
This is a game about Texas seceding from the United States, thanks to Shadow moving there.
Shadow becomes the president of Texas. And I'm like kind of confused.
I'm really sad that this guy's decided to drop the multiple endings thing, because that'd be a great ending for Shadow just saying, "And with these emeralds, I will become president of Texas!"
Oh, I'm confused. Okay, so Southopolis is a town in Texas.
I guess.
Like city. Why not like Houston or like Austin or like any of the other cities? Why like come up with Southopolis?
But it seems that, I don't know if all of these are real. I mean, I know Atlanta, Georgia is real. I know Miami, Florida is real. He's clearly just like made up one city and then the rest, fuck it, that's all real.
New Versailles, Louisiana, New Orleans. You know what? What?
Just have New
Baton
Versailles,
Rouge is a real
have
thing.
Baton Rouge.
Trailson, Mississippi, Overton. I think they're all like real cities except Southopolis, which is like the generic Sonic like location name.
Yeah, just you know, direction.
Everything for some reason is called Opolis.
Just gotta do that.
Fucking Atlanta, Panama. Not going to Austin though. Oh, too weird for Shadow, apparently. Time frame.
Good time frame.
Time frame. Shadow the Hedgehog 2 takes place from the very beginning to the near end of 2016. There's like a calendar. It's like fucking Persona. Starting on January 9th and ending on November 7th, 2016. That's pretty arbitrary. Like just like the dude's just like fucking on his computer is like, this game starts
It can't end on November 8th because
January
that's my
9th.
birthday.
It ends on November 7th because that's where it ends. Holy crap! They're bringing back Jason Griffin to voice Shadow the Hedgehog. No one else though. Only Jason Griffin to voice possibly every other character. Oh no, wait.
You say you had to work with old friends and allies, but where's Sonic? Is he Oh my god, look at this cast list. There are some fucking stars in this.
Okay, but the people that like stick out are obviously like Phil Lamar, Nolan Norton, and Owen Wilson as Soldier Lyndon Wilson, also named Wilson. So I'm wondering, it's literally just Owen Wilson as a person in the fucking story of Shadow the Hedgehog 2. It's like see Shadow run by. It's like, wow, you're fast.
Texas is seceding. Wow.
Oh my god, there's more. There's more. Oh my god, look at these. These are all people. Like most of these people are like fucking actors. Why Gary Busey? Why is Senator Jonathan Davis voiced by Gary Busey? What the
Why
fuck?
is the antagonist a senator? Is it gonna end like Metal Gear Rising?
Nanomachines, Shadow.
Chaos Emerald, Shadow.
Make Southopolis great again, Shadow.
I'm going to end Sonic as a business. Why is Jennifer Lawrence in this?
McKenna Smith, you know. Antonio Rivera.
I feel like a lot of the budget of this game is going on actors, and you're getting Reese Witherspoon to play whoever the fuck Jessica Davis is.
Like, Sega team goes to this person, it's like, we saw your Shadow the Hedgehog 2 game and we want you to make it. And it was like 2 years into it's like, okay, we paid Jennifer Lawrence. We don't have any more budget. There's no game.
Gary Busey's really into it though.
Gary Busey loves being Senator Jonathan Davis.
It's a really shit villain name, by the way.
Jessica Davis, there's like a Davis family going on. I'm like, Junior Senator Jack Sharp. There's 2 senators, one of them's Junior.
Why does Phil Lamar get 2 roles in this?
He really likes Phil Lamar's voice acting.
I suppose he does.
Oh my god. What?
I'm just going through this. A lot of...
There's so many voice actors. Burt Reynolds, Jeff Daniels. You think you're fucking getting Jeff Daniels? Like, who are these people? Who the fuck is Rachel Williams? There's so many fucking characters.
I reckon Laura Bailey. So far, you've had like 2 video game voice actors.
Yeah, Laura
Show
Bailey.
Some restraint.
They also have Roger Craig Smith.
Yeah.
For some reason, what?
He bring Roger Craig Smith back. You know, but you're not.
He's not voicing Sonic. He's voicing, you know, the classic Sonic character, Jonathan Monroe.
Wait, if you go down, Shadows of Realized, we start actually getting into Sonic characters.
Oh, wow.
Look, Roger Craig Smith is still Sonic.
So, like...
So you've just shafted the fucking Shadow voice actor.
So he's like, he like heard the Shadow voice actor and like, fucking Sonic Forces and was like, you know what? We're bringing back Jason Griffin, and this dude is like, what?
But why?
What about me? What about me? I have my own episode. Fucking, there's like more gun associates, like fucking. Why is E3-123 Omega voiced by Edward Elric? What the fuck does that make any sense? He's a fucking robot.
Hey, that
is he actually voiced by him? I need to look that up.
Actually, no. You're gonna have to look that one up on your own time. I don't memorize Sonic voice.
I'm looking it up right now.
Eric.
Fucking the voice actor. Show me the voice actors, English voice actors.
How fucking befuddled are you gonna be if it is?
It's John St. John. You're getting rid of John St. John? Fucking Rick Magnolia.
Wow, you're really.
We're always house the same. Rick Magnolia, Edward Elric, motherfucker. You're getting rid of John St. John for him? You piece of shit.
Wow, you're really upset about this.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Roger Craig Smith.
Dr. Julian Eggman Robotnik. I'm glad you have your fucking headcanon. You know, for fucking what Eggman's name is.
Maybe Ivo Robotnik died in Windy City.
What? It's Ivo.
I know.
No, actually, first off, it's just Eggman. It's Eggman! Let go, Sonic fandom! It's not Robotnik! It's Eggman! Cause he's shaped like a fucking egg!
Did you know, like, Ivo is like, you know, Ovi is Ivo backwards and that's like egg? They were like hinting at it, you know? It's just Eggman, bro. It's just Eggman, bro.
It's just Eggman. Soundtrack. Oh god, who fucking 80s pop? Shadow like gets into 80s pop for Sonic.
I like Shadow.
Album cover. Of course there's like an album cover for this. Like he's putting more effort into the fucking songs that go into this, like hip hop, you know, honestly, 2 Chainz.
Honestly, I just wanted to make some radio playlists. The whole Sonic game thing was just an excuse to come up with some playlists.
you know, is that it's like Run the Jewels in it, but you know, not just Run the Jewels, the whole fucking album.
I mean, the only I'm looking at this list and I just love. There's one thing in here that justifies this to me, and that's just "I Ran" by A Flock of Seagulls. That should just be in a Sonic game.
The fucking stage starts off, fucking Shadows holding guns and shooting people and skating around. And it's like, I ran so far. Oh, I fucking run. I'm still fucking shook by Run the Jewels. Just Run the Jewels 2013. Like the whole fucking album, dude. The whole album. I don't know, or the song, I guess. I think there's a song just called that. But fucking, there's just like, there's so many fucking songs. You do know that, Sonic Team usually makes the... Holy shit, there's so many fucking songs. It's like, let me bust out my fucking Spotify and listen and look at what I've been listening to this fucking year. Put all of these in the Shadow game.
I'm just thinking, is he just trying to bankrupt Sonic Team via fucking music licensing rights and actors?
Trivia. I'm not reading all the songs, cause fuck that.
Yeah, I just went through. There's not much humor to be had in just reading out every song and pointing out why it's a bad pick.
This is one of the darkest games in the entire Sonic the Hedgehog series, as you do. Given its heavy social/political commentary and mature themes throughout, fucking Shadow just shoots black kids. That's what he does. He's like hired by the cops to shoot black kids. That's all he does.
That's a side mission. Game. Just how many can you get?
And Sonic's like, hey, not good. And Shadow's like, fuck you. Shadow's like, fuck you, you SJW, fuck. This is like bringing the political divide of our current generation. Shadow the Hedgehog. Brilliant! This game's been developed by a brilliant mind, even though he could barely make more than 2 paragraphs for the fucking synopsis.
But he did have a lot of music.
Oh, come on. Okay, this is the first game in the series in which Dr. Robotnik... What?
No, that's not the first.
No?
Maybe, just maybe, I'm starting to think, this guy may have rewritten everything. Maybe we'll go back, you go Sonic Adventure 5, 4, 3, and then you realize he's actually written entries for 2 and 1 as well.
Oh my god.
He just rewrote them.
Let's do that at the end of this article, which is, pretty soon. No, that's... Eggman does that all the fucking time.
He just, they are basically mates at this point. Well, not anymore. Forces kind of breaks up that friendship, but
Many real-life events occur throughout the game, including...
a police shootout in Texas.
You think that's a good idea, dude? You think, bringing up real horrific events that have happened into a fucking Shadow the Hedgehog game? Shadow the Hedgehog 2 Southern States game!
I also think it's quite genius that it's just a nondescript police shootout in Texas.
It's just one police shootout in Texas,
just
caused by Shadow. Caused by Shadow being just, attacking civilians.
I mean, this game has heavy social political commentary.
I can imagine Shadow's just shooting out, doing a police shooting out somewhere, and Sonic's like, "Hey, Shadow, that's not good."
Sonic just runs on screen at one point, and just Shadow's like, "Sonic, what's going on?" And then Sonic just says to the camera, staring you in the face, "The US overspends on the military," and then just runs away.
The death of many famous celebrities, including Shadow witnessing the murder of Christina Grimmie. Let me just, What?
Shadow was there. Just, wow, what an insult.
That took place in fucking Florida!
Well, Shadow's very fast.
Let's see, let's look at the settings if Florida shows up.
Miami, Florida was
Oh, Panama City, Florida! Ooh, for some reason, he's in Florida.
He just went there for a holiday, and then just that's Christina Grimmie.
So the plot line stops, you know. Shadow's like, you know what? I'm gonna go take a vacation in Florida, get fucked up, and like goes there and sees the murder of Christina Grimmie, a YouTuber.
And then decides to just, well, I guess I'm going back to Texas where things make sense.
He's like, oh, he went to like the show she was like supposed to be playing at, and like just sees her die, I guess, get fucking killed by some fucking asshole.
What does that add to the story exactly, aside from
I don't
nothing?
know. I guess like the theme is that the world's fucked up and like Shadow the Hedgehog is just there.
Oh boy, and then there's one more real-life event that occurs throughout the game.
Many violent rallies and riots across the country as a result of the election.
Finally, Sonic tackles Trump. Just what we needed.
You know, I wonder if like fucking Senator Davis is supposed to be like you know,
A stand-in for someone.
Stand in for Donald J. Trump.
There's only one comment on this article. I want you to read it.
I've read it. It's like permeating in my mind. It's germinating in it. It's like echoing. You know, it hurts my ears and my brain. It just says cool.
Yep, that's
like,
the only commentary that was needed on it. We could have just said cool and just walked away.
April 9th, 2017. The cool one, 1997, Zero, responded to this article by just saying cool.
So, I guess that's that. Do you think that's enough, or do you want to go on to UK calling?
No, I want to go back. I want to go
we're gonna go in the opposite direction.
I'm going Sonic Adventure 5, Windy City Showdown, and like going back from that even further to Sonic Adventure 4 Californication! What is this? Is it like a fucking what? What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Is it like the show and Sonic both at the same time? Is fucking Fox Miller fucking women and Sonic's like there? Not cool, dude.
Hey, look, Platinum Games hasn't been brought on board yet.
Only Traveler's Tales, so there's no actual cool combat. It's just Lego gameplay and whatever the fuck Sonic team decides to do.
Oh,
it's
look, go back to Sonic Adventure 3.
East Coast Minute, also abbreviated as SA3. Brilliant.
But, however, it's not preceded by Sonic Adventure 2.
No answer. There's like a... Bringing back Silver for some reason. Wow, actually, looking at this one is more in-depth.
Well, I mean, this one's older. He's had more time to think about it. What the fuck?
He sure has.
There are collectibles. What are the collectibles in this? The emblems. Ah, fuck that. Oh, wait, 86 album covers!
Snake, go scroll all the way down the trivia and read, like, the first thing.
No, I'm reading. I'm fine with that. Wow, this is long. The box art parodies the Grand Theft Auto games with a separate tile showing either a character or some action occurring. That's nondescript. Oh my god.
There's also, like, he's come up with, like, made-up controversy for the game. Sonic Adventure 3 was also met with some criticism among its announcement. Fans were quick to dub the game as an attempt to reach out to the older crowd and act cool to get people involved in the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Like the Grand Theft Auto series, controversy arose regarding mimicking the irresponsible and dangerous activities that Sonic does, you know, in a fucking T-rated game, portrayed in the game, and whether the family-friendly appeal was true. Fuck this. I hate this kid.
I mean, I think that's true. Sonic does do dangerous and irresponsible activities. He's often speeding.
Actually, never mind. I don't hate this kid. It's, you know, he's truly there in the spirit of Sonic. He's there in the spirit of Sonic!
He has his own ideal for what Sonic should be, and he's pursuing it on the Sonic Fanon Wiki.
He loves Sonic way more than we could ever love Sonic. Right, Snake?
Yeah,
the
that's
true
true.
Sonicer.
He has written more fan games than I ever have. He's gotten at least 5 to my zilch.
You're not gonna respond to what I said?
No.
How I just dragged you online?
I mean, I could just delete that comment. I could just manipulate, edit this, remove that comment.
Can we fucking stop this?
Yep, we can. We can.
It's over. It's over. Bye, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Shadow
the
the Hedgehog
Hedgehog
2,
2.
Southern States.
Southern States!
Coming out never. Bye.